In a small, cozy home, nestled within the heart of a quiet village, there lived a little boy and his beloved grandmother. The grandmother was old, her hair silvered with the passage of time, her hands worn from years of care and love. But her eyes, oh, her eyes, still sparkled with the wisdom and kindness that only a life well lived could bring. The boy loved to sit with his grandmother in the evenings, by the warm glow of the fire, listening to her stories. She told him tales of the olden days, of kings and queens, of far-off lands and magical creatures. Her voice was like a lullaby, wrapping the boy in a blanket of comfort and safety. But as the years went by, the boy noticed that his grandmother's steps grew slower, her voice quieter, and her hands trembled more often. She was growing old, and though the boy didn't quite understand it, he could feel the gentle pull of time, taking her farther away from him. One evening, as they sat together, the grandmother spoke of a time that was drawing near. She told the boy that soon she would be leaving this world, but that he should not be sad. She would be going to a place where there was no pain, no sorrow, only peace and joy. She would be reunited with those she had loved and lost, and she would watch over him always. The boy didn't want to say goodbye. He clung to her, tears in his eyes, but the grandmother only smiled, her face filled with a peaceful serenity. She told him that life was a journey, and that one day, far in the future, they would meet again. Until then, he should live his life fully, with kindness and love, just as she had taught him. And so one day, the grandmother closed her eyes for the last time, her face still glowing with the warmth of the fire, her hand resting gently in the boy's. The boy felt a deep sadness, but he also felt something else, a quiet comfort, knowing that his grandmother was now in a place of eternal rest, watching over him from afar. The little boy grew up, carrying his grandmother's lessons with him. He became kind, wise, and gentle, just like she had been. And in the quiet moments when he sat by the fire, he could still feel her presence, hear her stories, and remember the love that had shaped his life. For though she was gone, the grandmother's spirit lived on, in the heart of the boy who would never forget her, and in the love that continues to echo through the generations, like a warm, comforting embrace that never truly fades away.